Hi everyone, it's the Tides Changing here, and welcome to part 15 of Let's Build a Shopping District. The first change I made was switching out the door going into both the apartment and also to the back of the bookshop. So that way it stood out from the building a little bit more, and also so that the blue on the door didn't clash with the blues on the wall inside of the apartment. Moving inside, the feedback I got for the apartment was that it could really use a lot more bright colors, and also that the spa day sofa I had in there originally looked better. I also got some comments saying that I should switch out the flooring for something brighter, but I decided to keep it because I think it looks pretty good, and I also like that it's something different than what I would typically use because a lot of the times I go for wood flooring, and I just feel like it's good to switch things up and try new things. So right now I'm putting back in that spa day sofa in the same mint green color, and also Iana suggests that instead of having the cube seat by the window, I try having a meditation stool there instead, which I thought was a really great idea because Chrissy also thought that I should put in a yoga mat or meditation stool, and I just wasn't sure where to add in that stool, so I think that's a good spot. Hopefully it's usable. Also, Katrina suggested that I put an incense burner somewhere in the bedroom, so I just got rid of that oil type item that was in there before, because it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. I guess that was on the back of the bed, and I just put in some other more plant type decorations that made a little bit more sense. So since I put that flower that was on the coffee table in the bedroom, I just got rid of the one that was on the coffee table because I didn't really want to have two of the same plant in two different places, and I put another incense burner there instead. Hopefully the use of the mint green furniture in the living room adds enough color. I'm just adjusting a few things right now. And I do want to lighten up some stuff over in this area near where the dining tables are. At first I was going to make the divider a little bit lighter, but then what I ended up doing was just lightening the color of the chairs. And also, Cal Film suggested that I add in a fruit bowl to add a little bit of extra color, which was a really great idea and did help some. So moving back over to the bedroom. AKRX, Katrina, and Lexi all thought it'd be a good idea to replace one of the wardrobes with a computer desk, so whoever lived here could have their own little office area, and I do agree that's a better use of space than having a second unnecessary wardrobe in there, so right now I'm just placing all the necessary desktop type items up there. Also, since this apartment is very small, Hannah and Jana thought it would look realistic to use the boxes that came with Get to Work that are filled with paper as sort of storage. So what I did was I put a couple of rows of shelves up above the desk, and on those shelves I just added in some of those box type items. So yeah, there we go. They're all in right now. And I think that actually looks pretty neat, so that's about it for the bedroom. So really quickly, I'm just going back to the brick wall out here. A couple of you thought that having brick in the living room looked better than the white, but I did keep the white in the bedroom. I just felt like it looked a bit better in there. After that, I made a few changes to the bathroom. First off, I went back to the mint tile that I had originally just to add some color back into the bathroom. And Katrina thought that a floor-to-ceiling mirror would look better behind the sink than the circular one did, which was a good call because this mirror really does look a lot better. And after that, Susan pointed out that the soap on the shelf looked a bit odd, so I just moved it down and placed it on top of the sink and added in the oils that were in the bedroom originally up above on the shelf. And that's about it that I changed. Now that the apartment's done, I'm going to spend the rest of the part working on the comic book store down here. And if I have time, I would like to work some on the area down here. Like maybe I'll just furnish the bathrooms. We'll see how it goes and how long up here takes. But I'm going to start things off by getting some flooring down and then working on the area in the front of the store, like the displays right here in the window. Okay, so what floor do I want to go with? I could go with just the herringbone. Or I could go with a linoleum tile, like one of the ones that came with Get to Work that are kind of, no, I don't know about that. We do have that, but maybe I want to just go with some nice wood. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of linoleum tile. That's why I never really go for it. But I could go for a lighter wood. There was, no, it wasn't this one. Maybe it was this one. Just something in a lighter wood. And I do want to go to the black color of that. There is also this one if we want to go for something lighter. But I think I like the one I had in there before. This one. Yeah, I'll stick with this one for the time being. I'll get some wallpaper up and see how I like it once the store comes together a little bit more. Let's also get some white lights in here. I'll use something other than these hangy, the, what was it called? Snowball. Yeah, snowball ones. We'll use these. They're nice and simple, don't really show too much. I'm also going to get rid of this because it does close things off a bit, so maybe that wasn't such a good idea. So I'll just get another counter in here so everything looks a little bit more open. Okay, yeah, it looks much brighter like this. Much better. Okay, so if we're over in the windows, using my sim dolls and books were most suggested for displays, and Robert did say that I could mix up the my sim dolls and books in the same display, so rather than having one be books and one be dolls, just mix the two together in each one. So I think that's what I'm going to do, and some of you did also suggest using the mannequins and dressing them up as Star Wars characters, which is a really cool idea, except there's the whole mannequin limit. And what was that? Oh, okay, I'll have to fix that. But yeah, there is the whole 10 mannequin limit. There is a way around it, and I messed around with it a bit, where you just download a room with a bunch of mannequins in it, but then it doesn't allow you to get back to the gallery. Yeah, you can't get to the gallery when you do that, so I mean, I'll probably upload fine. I didn't really see if there's an issue with uploading if you do that, but I'm just kind of worried that if you do add in more mannequins that there could be some issue because the game's aware of it when you do it. So it might be best just to stick with the 10 mannequins that the game allows, just to prevent any potential issues with it, like it not uploading one or something like that. Although it is a really cool idea. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with these, and I'll just keep it white on top of it. Oh right, I have to turn on move objects. Alright, okay, we got that. Ah! Oh, I stuck that through, okay. Come here. And I will get them on the other side here. Actually, I should hold down shift while doing that. Alrighty. Oh, I should also get the wallpaper. And I was gonna do that before I started adding stuff in. Actually, what I should do is copy this, because Bonfire said that they keep the cheat in their clipboard, so they, you know, just copy and paste it whenever they need to turn it on and off. So that's what I'm gonna do here, so I don't keep having to retype it as I mess around with the wall painting. Okay. So what I was thinking for the walls was red with some matchstick type wood board thrown in. So probably the one with spotting that's rather thin. So let's search for some red paint to see what we have. Okay, that's not really completely red. There is this one. I do like that one. There's this one. It's a little bit brighter. I think I like the darker one, and I'll leave that as that. Okay, so let's get that wood I wanted in there. So I think we should be able to find it in paneling, which is, oh right, I still have it on red. Okay, let's get that off. And we have these. Yeah, this that came with spotting, which I think would, oh yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so we'll try sticking that on there. Oh, maybe this color. Actually, let's try this one. Okay. Wait, I thought I changed this. Oh, okay, what happened? I guess I accidentally undid something at some point, because I changed that in the little, like when I did all the changes and stuff, I changed that door, so that shouldn't look like that. Okay. And it'll look better once everything's filled in, of course, so I'm thinking we can add that in over here. And also in the window display area. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, I gotta fix all that. I did turn the cheat off, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't! Darn it. Okay, alright, well, we'll fix that. Let's just do that. There we go. That makes it so much easier. Alright, let's see if we get that same annoyingness. Oh, it's still doing it. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, that's nifty. And I do want to use this column here to separate where we have the different wall color types. And I would like to do something different here. Like, I'm thinking for right here, maybe a darker, like a darker gray kind of color. We have that. Oh, no, not that. Or what I could do is use a dark blue. I just see that as sort of like a comic book store kind of color, like the bold blues and reds. I could also try a gray just to see. So we have this one as well. What do I like more? I think I like the blue more. Yeah, I think the blue definitely looks better. Alright, let's get the move object sheet back on and put the column in place. Okay, well, get a look at that. Maybe we don't need these. Yeah, I'll leave out those. And maybe some different flooring. Oh, I think the darker wood actually looks a little bit better. And maybe I want to go with the blue here. Alright, let's look at that. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. We also have the red we can try out. So I think either blue or red looks better than having this stuff. I think we can just do that. Although I do want to really quickly see about having... Yeah, I think the blue looks better in the window display area. But I can keep the paneling back in... Okay, we'll have to do that really quick. And yay, no deleting! Okay. Yeah, we've got just the clothing in the inventory. Alright, so we can leave that back there for the time being. I could always change it to blue too. But yeah, this coloring just says to me superhero. So I'm going to get the show hidden objects cheat on so I can get those My Sim dolls and the books. Alright, I think that should be it. Okay, yeah, that is. Okay. For a minute there, I thought I was putting the wrong thing. Okay, let's get My Sim dolls, the books. We'll go to debug here. Found all the books here, so let's find... Ooh, definitely this one. And how does it look if we size it up? Does that look... that looks a little bit obnoxious, so we probably want to keep the books regular size, otherwise they just don't actually look like books. Okay, so we got that little stack. Okay, this one... Oh, that's a good one. Okay, let's just rotate that one like so. So I'm going to try to avoid putting them down the middle here. Oh, hey, that one looks like it could be some kind of superhero type book. This one's exercise, but I don't know. We can pretend it's some kind of superhero. Yeah, I mean that if you use your imagination, that could be a superhero. Okay, let's also get some... Actually, let me get the books on this side since they're all right here, and then I'll move on to getting the My Sim dolls and rearranging things a bit. Okay, that's a flirty book. Not exactly superhero. That one could... Ooh, this one. I mean, it's supposed to be like a mystery book, but... We can use our imagination once again. That one. Looks like more of a sci-fi thing, but... Could definitely do that. Put a My Sim doll right between there will be good. Okay, what else we got? We could use this science one. Another book to put in there. I mean, it's gonna be a book / comic book store, but more so looking like a comic book store. But you know, I'll have some books in there too. Okay, we can... Oh, that's cute. I think that's a kid's book. We could throw this one in. That one. I like the cover of this one. Okay, so I think that's enough books for each side, so let's go to decorations, and where was the My Sim dolls? Right here. Alright, let's see how it looks if we size this up. My problem is it's right where you can't really see it. Well, I could take away some of the books, and then we can just move this right here. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, so we can just have one of those in there. Let's take away one of these books and have another one, so we definitely don't want to remove the superhero book. Okay, we can get rid of this one. And then just move this over here and then have another My Sim doll right here. Ooh, this one! Okay, let's get around here and have a look. Oh yeah, I think it looks pretty cute. I want to see if I can cram some more of the My Sim dolls in around here. Okay, so we could just make this... I just want to make this whole display area look a little bit more filled in. So it will be partially blocked, but when you're looking to the side, you will see it. Okay, we could put in... Ooh, we could put in this one. I'm just gonna put some in and then go around to the front, see how it looks. We can add in Gonk. And old Gabby. Let's stick that one in right in front of this one. I'll probably have to move these around some. Okay, we can get... Who else? Did I add her in? Oh yeah, I did, okay. I already got this one. Yeah, I will throw this one in. I mean, she's reading a book, so it works perfectly for the bookstore. So, I mean, it's kind of blocking the book some, but I wanted to have sort of a crowded and filled-in look to it. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one in here. Let's get some more in, and we'll probably have to have multiples of some of them, so we can add that one in there. I want to get one more in over here. Okay, what haven't I used? Okay, just used... No, I haven't used this one, I don't think. Nope, okay, I haven't. So let's get a look at this from around here. I'm pretty pleased with how this looks. I also just remembered that Iana and Sammy JJ suggested that I size up the superhero toys and put them in here as well. So I might get rid of... I'll get rid of one on each side and do that so we can get more of a... to go with more of that comic book theme. So I'll get rid of this one, and we'll have plenty of other space to put those back in. So we'll go here, size them up once, see how that looks. Okay, yeah, that was perfect. Alright. So we'll get this one in over here as well, in kind of the same sort of spot. And I'll change the color of this one. We'll go with green. So let's see how that looks with the superhero toys in there. Alright, that looks pretty cool. So I'm going to leave the display at that and move on to the rest of the store. So I do want to get some magazine racks up all over the place. So those were in retail items, I believe. Okay, so we have these. I do want to add in some of those, so we can have these in over... Yeah, so we'll do the bookshelves over on this side, just have some of them, maybe going all along here. So we'll just get that on in. Okay, we got some popping through issues going on. There we go. We'll just combine that over this way a little bit. Hopefully they'll still be able to purchase. Do we have a... Okay, yeah, I feel like black just goes better with the store. Yeah, I wish they had some... I mean, there's this blue, but there's a different kind of blue right there. And I wish they had different colors for this, like this was actually bright yellow or something like that, not a yellowish kind of wood. So I'm not sure if Sim's gonna actually buy stuff from that. I'll have to see. Maybe that's what that's for. And then on the other side, I want to have the magazine racks, like their comic books. Oh, I do also want to make sure to get some posters up. That may not be where that stays, but I just want to put it up there. We'll also add in this. I think that could be pretty nifty. I can size that back down because I think at that, like, if it's like that, it'll cut through the ceiling some. We could throw in that. I just want to have a bunch of posters all along the ceiling up here. So I'll add in more over from the wall decoration section. Okay, here it is. So we'll add in some of these over on this side. Yeah, that definitely looks like it could be comic books. That's all the magazines that we can actually fit in here, so let's figure out a color. I'll just keep with the theme of black. So above that, I wanted to have some shelves with some books on them just to fill in that area. So over here we can have posters, and above that I can have shelves with books, just so it's not posters all over the place. And plus there's only so many posters and I just don't want to repeat them all over the place in here. Okay, so we'll be sure to add that in, the Harry Potter imitation. We'll throw that in. I mean, these aren't necessarily, I mean, you could think of them for books if you want. We should definitely add that little dinosaur guy in there. I do want to make sure they're not all cutting through the ceiling, so I have to move some of them down. Okay, they're actually not really cutting through that much, so that's good. I think they're fine where they are. So I'm going to get rid of this one over here. I want this wall to be a bunch of posters, so I think I will leave this here. We'll throw this in. I mean, you could think of it as advertisements for different books and comics and such. Ooh, okay, we'll throw this in here. Maybe change the poster since I think below it's got some purple. Okay, we can go with that. Oh, no, actually I like the original color more. What about this? Does this have other colors? Ooh, that's cool. What else? What else? Ooh, this one's... Definitely should put this in somewhere. I'll just slap it over there for... Well, I could have put it in right... Ooh, okay, never mind. Let's stick that in right there. We'll stick fake Harry Potter over there. Get rid of this one. Actually, we'll move it over. There's room for that elsewhere. And let's get you in right there. Okay, that all looks pretty good to me. Let's see if there's a different color that will look better with this. Let's do orange. Okay, so this place is starting to come along. Really liking it. Okay, let's get those shelves up here that I can put some books on. So surfaces, shelves. I know I keep using these, but I just like they combine together so much better than other ones and just work so well for this kind of purpose. I got the 2 levels of shelves I'll put in, so let's fill it up with some books. Alright, here they are. I don't think... Oh, nice, they will snap up. Okay, that's handy. I was worried they weren't going to snap up and that'd be sitting there having to place each and every one. Alright, so I'm not gonna go for just ones that look like they're superhero books. I'm gonna go for a little bit of everything. And this is, of course, for show. They won't actually... I'm pretty sure they won't actually be able to buy these, unfortunately. But, I mean, this store isn't just for comic books. Okay, we'll throw that in. Get another one of these. Get another one of these. Oh, that is a very neat looking display. I do know... I think I'll put in the My Sim dolls on a shelf somewhere else and keep this as just books. Oh, they snap on top here. Okay, I'm gonna add some more in on top here. It's just lots of books all over the place. Okay, I got more books in on this side over here. Maybe I could put some in. I think they'll snap right in here, so I could have just some loose books sitting there, as if people just went, oh! Ew, they do come up on a little stand. Okay, wait, maybe that's just when you have it. Oh, it's just when you put on these. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that's how you're able to buy books from this. Perhaps? I'm not exactly sure how that works. Okay, well, we'll just stick some more in here then. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, we got that more filled in. And I think they will also snap here. Yeah, they will. Do we want to... Yeah, let's just go for and fill that in as well. We're just gonna cram this place chock full of books. And these do have a cost to them, so perhaps they can actually be set for sale. Maybe. I think I'm repeating books a lot at this point, but I mean, I've used them all, so we're just gonna do that. Oh, they're changing covers as I put them down. What else? We haven't done that one. Got some cooking books. Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes it look so much nicer. So for the middle, I was thinking I could use the boxes from Get to Work and just, you know, the ones that look like they have papers or folders in them, as if they were just boxes filled with comics. I've seen where they've had that in comic book stores where they just have the boxes and you could go through and stuff. I think that would be perfect for the middle here. And there were requests to have a seating and reading area, but I don't know that I'm going to fit this in here just because I really want to have this in the middle. Okay, so we can filter this for Get to Work, just so I get the Get to Work surfaces. There is this one that I use in the electronics shop. So we could just... This doesn't look quite... Oh yeah, because these come out a little more. That's why it doesn't look like the shop centered anymore. Okay, so we could add in these down the center here. And let's get some of those boxes on. I hope they snap and I don't have to manually put them up myself, but if I do, it's not a big deal. Oh yes, it snaps. So we're just gonna get a whole bunch of these wherever they place. Okay, yeah, well, we've got some empty space here. I can stick some magazines and books on. So this is what we've got when we look down here. I think that it's fine just leaving this color out. Yeah, I think they'd be all the same color anyway. This one also looks the least like it's stained, so we probably want to go with that. Alright, let's get those books to mess this place up because it is a little bit too neat looking. Here they are. Let's get this magazine right here. Can we rotate it? I mean, I could just do the whole filling up the slots and placing my own way thing, but I just would like to avoid... Ooh! No, it's off the table a little bit that way. Well, maybe we can just... I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just fill it up. Oh, right, I can't do the shift thing with these. I think I can now do that, because I don't want to place it under the box, because knowing me, I'll probably forget to remove it, and then it'll just be stuck there. So we'll just stick it kind of crooked, because it's not like someone's going to put something back neatly if they're just slapping it down somewhere. So we can get a book up here as well. One more go. Okay. Hopefully it's not floating. Might be a little bit. It is. They're floating. Okay, never mind. We have to let it snap on its own, otherwise it's floating, which is really unfortunate. Alright. If I get it right here. Ooh, that works. Okay, so you just have to get it so it's kind of letting you move it on its own. Oh. Alright, well, we'll get rid of that one. I've got an idea here. Let's just fill up the slots, and maybe since that one's kind of snapped onto this height, it'll just place itself without floating. Okay, I can finally place things freely here, so we'll just rotate that to the side a little bit. Let's make sure it's not floating. Unfortunately, it isn't. Okay, so let's try. So we just have to let it snap, and then we move it over here. And that is how you do that. And let's get this one. And we can place it right here. Actually, let's move that a little bit over. Okay, we get a few more over here. What else? Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll move it here. I think a couple more in here would be good. I'm not sure whether... So Sims probably won't be able to purchase these ones that are stuck like this, but I think since I didn't use move objects at all to place these ones, they may actually be purchasable. Perhaps. I'm not sure how that works. I'll have to test that out. They do have a... These ones, no, these ones don't have a value attached to them, so they're useless, but these ones right here do. All along here, so I think they will be able to purchase those. That looks good for right here in the middle. We'll just leave it at that. I also want to try to get a few in over here, so like I did there, we just let that snap and then just stick it where we want right here. And I'm going to move that a little closer to the edge. And we'll let that one snap. And once again, why I'm letting them snap is that it makes it so that when I use, when I just move it however I want, it actually goes to the correct height instead of floating or being sunken down part of the way into it. Okay, so I think that's good for right there. Maybe we can get a few over here at this edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this slot in here so that it doesn't try to snap right there. And then I'll use that slot as the one to snap it to get it to the right height. I guess I can go with that. And I'll have just a couple over here. We'll do this one. This is a lot of fun. Like, I'm having fun working on this shop. Okay, so let's get rid of, yeah, I'll have to make sure I get rid of all of the extra books I stuck in here. Okay, that looks good to me, and I'm not going to have time to do anything else in the store. Maybe they can, no, they probably can't buy these. But, I'm not going to have time to do anything else in this part other than this area up here and the bathrooms down there. That'll definitely be enough, so we're not going to have, yeah, I'm not going to have any kind of reading area. There's just not room for it. And I just really wanted to fill it in with actual books and such. But let's see how some runner rugs look. This one's always a fun choice. There is this one, which I never use. I always forget about the existence of this. I wish they had a larger square, more square-like rug in this color, or this design actually. Oh, it's only, okay. Yeah, I never really, ooh. Hey, that looks pretty cool. Let's try these. I mean, it could be a bit too busy, but it also looks sort of cool in here. I think the rugs definitely add something to it, make it look a little bit more filled in. Because I do want this store to have sort of a cluttered look to it, like there's just a lot going on in here. Okay, so we can scoot the register over here. We get some more My Sim dolls up on right here, and then I'm gonna have some shelves back here, like these shelves along here with some gems and some more My Sim dolls, and maybe some more posters just scattered along here to fill in this space. And after that, the shop should be good. And also stick a bar stool here for, like, it's one that the cashier could sit in. Okay, so we'll just get these. I'm not too worried about repeating them. I mean, there's gonna be some repeats. I think I took, no, I still had this one over here, didn't I? What did I use over here? So I used, there's a lot of them I didn't use. Okay, well, I'll try to get the ones I didn't use. Chef Gino here. So I'll add him in. Also have to get a pencil cup in as well. Let me just grab that from over here really quick. We'll stick it on this side, since this side will be for My Sim dolls. And now I have to go back in here. It's kind of crowded back here, but I like it. I like it. Ooh, we've got more. There's so many. Oh wow, there's so many. I never realized there's that many. Okay, so, and then we might have some to even to put up here that I didn't use. Okay, I can't quite see. This one looks really, oh, goth boy, no wonder. Okay, I guess that's what they're going for. I was about to say, that one just looks really sad. Okay, that's good for here. It's getting pretty crowded, so I'll throw in some more shelves along here. We'll just fill it all up. We'll start, actually we'll start a little higher up. I don't know how much space these My Sim dolls take. And maybe one more up top. Okay. Okay, I can't clone those. And it'll look nicer once it's all filled in. So I'll start from the bottom here, where I was finding the ones I hadn't used, and put those ones in first. Okay, we'll go all the way to the end of where we find My Sim dolls. Ooh, what was that called? Zombie Carl. We'll add that one in, and yeah, they're fitting under there. Okay. I think I will just have My Sim dolls for this whole shelf. I just realized those frog ones are really close to each other. So I think I'll get rid of the top shelf and just move these all up a little bit more so they're not quite as close to each other. So I'll just have the topmost one right here. And just move each one up a little bit. Alright, that's all set up. What I could do is move these dolls onto the shelf and have a few gems on the counter. I'm gonna just do it that way. Because I feel like the My Sim dolls will look better on the shelves, but then I did like the idea someone had of selling a few gems. So we can add in a larger one, maybe just, we can just leave it as maybe just right here. And I can add a shelf or a little sign right near these, like, yeah, we'll do that so it doesn't look just so, like it's just randomly sitting there. Like a for sale sign. Okay, so we'll get a couple more in here. I'm trying not to use move objects so that they're actually purchasable. I think that Sims can buy them. I might want to leave that one empty for the sign. Okay, so we'll go to retail items. We'll get that one. And we can actually move. Yeah. Okay, it's kind of going through a little bit, but just kind of looks like it's sitting on it. Okay, let's go with that one. And now that I drawn the My Sim dolls there, I'll just move the pencil cup over here so there's a little more going on towards that side. And the last thing to do up here is to fill in the walls with posters and such. Oh, I didn't use this one. Let's size this one up and put it in here. Okay, that looks pretty cool. We've got that. What else didn't I use? I think I've used most of the posters and stuff, but oh, we can add that in. I don't know what these are advertisements for. Just, I think it looks kind of cool to have the walls more filled in here. We'll go with the yellow. And as far as what else to put in, let's go to the wall decoration, see if there's anything I didn't use. Oh, I didn't use this one. Okay, let's throw that one in there. Did I use I used the reading poster. I used the dinosaur one too. We can have another gem thing in over here. Actually, that might make more sense, like right above the gems. Okay, so we can add that in here, that here. Maybe I don't need to get much right below here because we won't really be able to see it past the register anyway, so it's just kind of pointless. We'll leave that one as blue, and maybe something that you can just hardly see right here. I'll just have some repeats of posters and just put this one in, put another one right next to there, so I'll throw that one in. Let's get a look. This is just about done. Maybe just like a few Oh, I should have something here. Okay, let's add a couple. There are some, so I could look for posters that have color changes too, just use the different colors. Okay, so here's an idea. I could put these two over here, just going up here, and take this one, which does have some other color options, the one above it does too, and that in a different size and a different color. Okay, yeah, that works, and then we'll get this one in up above here as well, and I can use a different color, so we'll actually size this one up and go with that. So these are also things that could be set for sale, so let's get a look at this. I'm really happy with how this shop looks, so we can get another look here. And I was thinking that instead of having the saucer light, I think there was a track type lighting, which would probably look a lot better in here and be good to use something. Yes, these, that is perfect. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get rid of that saucer light and just have this kind of light going all down the side here. That looks so cool. And that's gonna be it for the shop. So after that, I'm gonna I guess I'll make this part a little bit longer and do the bathrooms downstairs, just so the next part I don't have the whole basement to furnish, because that's gonna take me a while because it is a bit bigger than this space was. Okay, so we'll do the same thing down this side. We'll just stick two in right away. I just place them after that. I had so much fun furnishing the shop today. I think maybe this one might actually be like the one I've had the most fun with, because it's just not the kind of thing I've done too often. I don't know. Let's. Oh, they actually are centered. Even okay, whatever. We'll just leave it like that. And let's get a look-see at it with the track lights in. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. There's also these, but they're a little bit too large, so I'll just stick with these. One problem with these are that they do hang a little low. I just wish they were higher up. Okay, so on second thought, what I may do instead is just have them down the center and facing either way, because the only problem is with them on the sides, they are blocking the view of the upper shelves. Okay, so I think doing it like this is fine. Let me know what you think. I can always go back to the saucer light, but I thought it'd be good to try a different kind of lighting than what I typically would use, and unfortunately these are a little dark, so I'm gonna have to supplement it with some of this lighting. Ugh, it's a little too bright. You know, I'll just use another saucer light just to get a little bit brighter in here, because it is a little bit too dark with just those. With that, the comic book shop's done, and I just love the cozy, cramped look that it has. And I'm just so happy with how this shop turned out. It might actually be my favorite yet. But I don't think I'm going to do the bathroom. I'm just going to end this part here because I have a feeling it's going to end up being pretty long. And I do like to keep these parts under 40 minutes. I have a feeling that if I try to do the bathrooms, it'll go over that. So I feel like it's best just to end things here, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do the whole basement area in one part. I might have to split it between two, just because I spent this whole part on just this area, and downstairs is a bit bigger. So we'll see how things go in the next part. As always, let me know your thoughts on what was done in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and bye!